Hey guys, it's Gary at Door Closures USA. So now we're going to do the frame assembly for the entrance light storefront door system. So I already unboxed it. Here's how it comes. What I'm going to do is just unwrap the bubble wrap, and then we're going to identify all the components. Okay, now all pieces are sort of interconnected. I'm just going to pull this out here. So here's one hinge jamb, and here's another. This is the strike jamb, and then here is the frame head, and inside the frame head will be the threshold. Slide this out. So there's the 4-inch threshold, the frame head. If you notice, the frame head does come with the pivot hinge portion already assembled. It does come with the floor portion or the bottom portion of the pivot, so I'll show you guys how to assemble that as well. But essentially, this portion is designed to go into the door frame jamb, and then this portion goes at the bottom where the threshold is. So we'll go over that here in a second as well in the hardware. Okay guys, so with the pivot hinge, it does come with the hardware for the frame. Hey guys, so now that we got everything unboxed, all we're gonna do is obviously identify which component goes where. So here we have the lock jamb, or the strike jamb I should say. You can see the strike hole. And then up here where you see the 6 screw holes here, that's the top portion. So this is the top, and then that's the bottom right there. So I'm going to go ahead and twist this around and set up there. Here you can see those 6 holes there, so that's the top portion. And then over here again, there is no hole here for the strike, so we know that this is just the hinge jamb or pivot jamb. And again, the 6 holes at the top right here, that identifies it as the top. So I'm going to go ahead and rotate this around. Okay, good. And then the head's pretty obvious, guys. It's the shorter piece, and it already has the pivot hinge installed. So now all we're going to do is we're just going to line it up. We're just going to turn this sideways so we have the frame. The way I have it configured is I have the frame stop weathering upward. So I'm going to make sure mine is upward as well on the head. And then if you look, there's notched out. It's designed for you to slide this right in. Right in there. And what we're wanting to do is let me see if I can slide the weathering up a little bit here. What we're wanting to do is we're wanting to line this up flush with this right here. There you go. And then if we come over here, you can see our screw holes here. So there we go. Okay guys, so here's the hardware that came with the pivot hinge. It does have the frame assembly hardware. So these are the ones you're gonna wanna utilize. You can see that there's 6 screws. So basically, if you're looking at the frame head, what you're going to hit is when everything's lined up, you're going to be able to thread into this one, and this one. So I'm going to go ahead and go over here, and we'll go ahead and start these. So I have this lined up. You can see everything's lined up. I'm going to go ahead and start them. Same idea. Again, you just want to line it up completely flush. So it's notched in there. There we go. Nice and flush. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start them first. Okay guys, so now we can attach the bottom pivot as well as the threshold support for the other side. Here's the pivot hinge here, the pin, the bottom portion. You can tell which side it goes on because it's lined up with the top upper pivot assembly. So all we're gonna do is line it up here. You can see it's already notched to accommodate that. See that? And then you just thread this in. Okay. And now we're gonna do the threshold support, which will be the opposite end. So here it is here. And we're just gonna, it's notched as well. So it's just gonna be like that. So I'll go ahead and do this. I'll go ahead and tip it up and show you guys how I attach the threshold. Okay guys, so now we're gonna install the threshold. So when you purchase the entrance light door system from us, the threshold will already come pre-notched and prepped and everything, so you're good to go. Unlike if you are purchasing a threshold, you know, that isn't with the door system, it's just standard that they all are essentially just cut extrusions, and you're gonna have to notch everything on site. So, but with obviously with the door system, it comes pre-notched. So that's one of the nice things about making sure you get a door system that already comes with the threshold. So here you can see there's 3 holes, and then you see that little notch there and a notch here. That's going to be for the pivot hinge side. So let me go ahead and show you guys. So see, it just slides right in over there, and then you just attach the 2 screws here, right in here and here. And then on this side, I'll show you guys. You can see that there's only that top notch, and that's for the side, the strike style side. And then you can see, just slide it right in, and then it attaches to that bracket right there. So I'll go ahead and do that, guys, just to give you an idea here. So I'm gonna spread it out a little bit and just kind of clip it in, push it in a little bit over that fin stop. Okay, so everything's lined up. Now I'll just go ahead and take my hardware and attach it. Okay guys, and then that's threshold installation. When you do put the frame into place, you'll see there are 3 countersunk holes here. That allows you to attach the threshold to the ground. That hardware is not supplied, so it really just depends on what type of surface you're applying to. So you'll have to supply your own fasteners for that portion for those reasons. But other than that, now this is ready to go into the opening.